Okay, Be Yourself retreats and workshops. The reason why you'd come to Be Yourself retreat or workshop is that you want to learn from other people. When we get a group together, and the only difference between a retreat and a workshop is with a retreat people stay the whole weekend from Friday roughly 5 p.m. It starts at 7 p.m. to Sunday, we finish about 5 p.m. They stay and they eat breakfast and dinner with us. With workshops you go home. People that do sessions are private, they want to keep it to themselves, and I really understand that, and for whatever reason that's absolutely perfect. Sometimes on a retreat definitely on a retreat there's a dynamic that occurs. We often sit the people in a circle and there's a feeling that goes on around the group, and that's quite special. And people, by listening to other people and also being heard by a larger group of people, sometimes it's quite empowering and also liberating when you come along with some issues and you're heard by men and women and different ages and sexes and sizes, etc. So it's really, really quite important. A lot of people come to our retreats too, also with partners, so that's a good thing. You do sessions in couples, but it's also good to go with other people from different cultures, races, etc. to find out about them and how they tick, and it just takes you, you get out of the thing with a better cultural understanding of the world and also business, other people, and there'll be people that have problems that you might have yourself, or issues or interests that you're not aware of until they bring them up. The biggest thing that happens in our retreats is people get roughly about 80% of the intentions they set, and we get them to write a lot, not just one or two things, a lot. And especially when you're listening to another group of people, you go, oh yeah, I want that too. So you can add to your list that you haven't really come with too much juice or energy to handle. And still people get 80% of what they write down on Friday night by Sunday. And the reason that occurs is we help them lift their consciousness over the weekend. Kath and I share everything we've learned, everything that's worked for us. We have a very successful relationship, a huge amount of love. We've got 4 kids and we're still sane. We run a business, we work from home. We're filming this in my garden at the moment, which is fantastic, not to have to go to some studio. We're making our life work for us. And also when you're with other people, you learn a lot about some of the important things, how to handle energy and emotion, work-life balance, purpose, what you're here for, etc. What's important for you is that you write down why you want to come before you come, obviously, and before you speak to us. And you get clear on what it actually means to you to get those things. And that really does involve consciousness. You actually have to go, I'm not as nice as I could be in a relationship, I'm not as attentive as I'd like to be, I don't get on as well with my family as I'd like, I work, social, whatever kind of issues are there for you. They're not your issues, whatever issues you've got. What I found is the tools and keys and clues and the things that we put together in these events help people, especially what other people bring, help people to just get that understanding. If you can get more understanding and a deeper connection with life, well, you take that away. And that's when we'd actually ask you to look at our advanced work and our ongoing work if you want to come and do more work with us. Many people do one retreat with us and never come back, not because it was bad, because they got what they're looking for, and that's the end of it. That's what they're there for. We have a few very, very profound things that I think that very few teachers out there in the world are teaching at the moment that we teach in these workshops, and they're massive clues and keys to what you're looking for. And we can work in any paradigm that you're looking for. We can work with a beginner right through to we've worked with Nobel Peace Prize winners. It doesn't matter how many workshops you've done, I'm sure you know there's always something that you can learn, and we're willing to learn from you as well. We don't sit on our, whatever we sit on, looking at you as if you've got a problem. Most of the things that you can imagine can be done, and we've done ourselves, so we don't really sit in judgment. And we have a huge amount of other practitioners that come and feel comfortable with us because of the space that we're told is like a rich oasis of clean space that we create for people to say they've just shared things they forgot they had. It's kind of like a big cleansing, clearing, and you get more sense of who you really are. Those times when you're really blissed out, joyous, happy. One of the clues around coming is you can check yourself. How alive are you? How strong do you feel you are in your body? How happy are you? How successful are you? It doesn't have to be monetary terms, it can be other forms of abundance. Are you succeeding your family? Have you learnt from them and you're stepping on their shoulders and becoming the new generation of people in this world? Are you happy with what you're doing with your life? If you're not, and you feel that that's affecting you, or even if you are incredibly successful and you want to be, greater in your success and more understanding and develop other skills, we have a strong understanding of what people call the non-physical world, whether you call it spiritual, metaphysical, whatever you call it. We have a very strong understanding. For me, that's such a felt thing. That's why I help a lot of people stuck in intellect who think they know things, but yet their life's not doing too well. When you actually know what you're doing, or you got a good sense of things, you can really make a difference in your life and other people's lives. So I recommend you give us a call. You get a sense of what we do. Come along sometime, and yeah, we offer a free hour on the phone too. So if you need that long, then it's not that long, but some people we've got to give them that time so they know it's not like, oh, hurry up. You can take your time to ask us the questions to make yourself feel comfortable that Kathleen and I can help you. The benefit of a man and a woman in a workshop or retreat is really, really big. One of our kids crying at the moment. We understand kids and we understand life and how things work, and at the top of our work we're looking to run community festivals where families or businesses of different kinds can come together and learn from each other. Okay, so give us a call. Look forward to speaking to you. Either Kathleen and I can speak to you, and thank you for listening today.